What was daily life like in the 1960s? Imagine waking up to the sound of a record player spinning your favorite tunes, the smell of fresh coffee brewing in the kitchen, and the anticipation of a new day filled with change and excitement. The 1960s were a time of transformation in many aspects of life, from fashion to technology, and the social landscape was shifting dramatically. In the early part of the decade, many households still adhered to traditional gender roles. Women often managed the home and raised children, while men were typically the breadwinners. However, as the decade progressed, the feminist movement gained momentum, leading to increased discussions about women's rights and roles in society. This shift was reflected in popular culture, with television shows and advertisements beginning to portray women in more diverse and empowered roles. Transportation in the 1960s saw significant advancements. The automobile became a symbol of freedom and independence, with families often taking road trips across the country. The introduction of the interstate highway system made travel easier and more accessible. Public transportation was also a common way to get around, especially in urban areas. Education was another area undergoing change. The decade witnessed the civil rights movement, which aimed to end racial segregation and discrimination. Schools began to integrate, and there was a growing emphasis on equal education for all children, regardless of their background. This period also saw the rise of counterculture movements, with young people advocating for peace, love, and social justice. Television became a central part of daily life, with families gathering around the screen to watch news broadcasts, sitcoms, and variety shows. The medium played a significant role in shaping public opinion and bringing awareness to important social issues. Iconic events, such as the moon landing in 1969, were broadcasted live, capturing the imagination of millions. Fashion in the 1960s was vibrant and expressive. The youth culture embraced bold colors, patterns, and styles, moving away from the conservative looks of previous decades. Mini skirts, bell-bottom jeans, and psychedelic prints became popular, reflecting the spirit of rebellion and creativity that characterized the era. As the decade came to a close, the world was witnessing rapid changes in technology and communication. The introduction of new gadgets, such as the transistor radio and early computers, began to change how people interacted with each other and consumed information. In summary, daily life in the 1960s was marked by significant social, cultural, and technological changes that shaped the way people lived, worked, and connected with one another. The decade was a time of both challenge and opportunity, leaving a lasting impact on future generations.